Gonna make the profiles boom, 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 boom. What it is, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is today on Gunner's Profiles. What it is real life, real talk, real shit, my real stories. What it isn't, it ain't, it shan't, it shall not be. It's frivolous talk, added preservatives and bullshit. Sasuke, we don't need cut, because we got pura. If you know what I'm saying, then you know. Right? In a menudo style in a direct fashion, I wanted to continue my club adventures because I know a lot of people have been getting at me and they liked it. They were like, Sasuke, tell us about the notepad. Tell us about the notepad, right? Sasuke, waka, waka, waka. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe, right? Yes, indubitably, I still chop it up with Spencer Latina. I'm not trying to make fun of anyone, but at the same time, she knows what time it is, right? Or does she? I don't know. She can't hear me. Anyways, with that being said, we're going to get straight into part 2 of Club Adventures, right? That doesn't necessarily have to deal with her, but has to deal with other club adventures I had prior to that BZ one time for a mine, you know what I mean? But I'm going to rock with her like Bobby Brown. Besides, it's my prerogative. I'm going to do what I want to do. I make this money, didn't I? Or did Teddy? We out of here. Now look, in real life, I never had been to the clubs when I first paroled out of prison or out of YA, Spencer. You know, I was young. I was 18 years old. I wasn't even able to go to the fucking clubs. I could hit a juice bar one time. For those of you that don't know what a juice bar, that's like a lightweight club that only sells fucking soda. Like I could hit one of those, but why? Sasuke, you need a little buzz, cuz. On Power, you need a little buzz to make that motherfucker crack, right? You can't just go in there on a square bear shit. It really ain't cracking like that. The hyenas are going to realize that you're not loose, and if you're not loose, they can't get no money out of you. If they can't get no money out of you, you can't get no wangala out of them. You're not going to get no Arby's, right? It has to work both ways. You have to, it's a game, gente. You have to confuse them. It's called confusion, right? You have to manipulate them into the fact that they think you're fucking drunk and they're going to get your chain, right? And they're trying to manipulate you into the fact thinking you're going to get Arby's when you really are, because they're really a piruja, but they don't want their homegirls to know. And that's just how it is. It's a chess match being played. King me, bitch, right? And in that fashion. Now, I'm 21 years old now. Fucking, I'm club ready. I'm club uniformed. I'm club certified. Let's go, right? And I remember the homeboys coming to my pad, and they're like, and I just got out of prison. I did a violation or something, or it was my first term. And they're like, hey, let's go to the club, bro. Let's go hit that fucking club one time. And I was like, nah, bro, I ain't trying to get caught up. I ain't trying to go back. So they're like, come on, man, stop all that bullshit, Holmes. You're formed and fitted. You're ready. Sasuke, we'll go to fucking Family Bargain Center and buy you some pants. Let's go, right? And I was like, fuck, bro, fuck it then. Let's go. And there was a new club that was popping in Merced at that time called Maloney's, right? And now this was the one and only spot. Well, I mean, there was a couple other little spots people would go to, like the House 1 and the House 2. But Sasuke, bella, fuck the house, right? There wasn't shit going cracking. There wasn't shit going on. Maloney's was the spot, right? So I remember the homeboys like, come on, let's go. And I was like, fuck it. La primera, let's go. So I jump in the car, and these are all younger homeboys than me. I'm 21 years, actually fucking, they're probably fucking about the same age, man. So anyways, we wiggle, right? 21 years old. I was about 21, 22 at the time. We wiggle to the club, and I'm feeling the vibe. Bitch, I feel this vibe. Bitch, I feel this vibe, right? It was cracking in there. There was all kinds of Arby's, meaning there was all kinds of girls shaking what their mama gave them or whatever she didn't give them, whatever they had injected. Either way, there was a lot going on, and I knew the fruit was going to fall from the tree because your boy was new to the club. Now, let me explain something to you, gente, that was taught to me, and I'm going to give you knowledge you can't get in college, pay where it ain't. In a real life shit, if you go to the club for the first time, it's like your fresh deer meat. Sasuke, the fucking hyenas, they slither like culebras, and they can tell. They're like, oh, that motherfucker right there, that motherfucker's different, right? He's new. Ooh, girl, you see that wallet when he turned around? You know what I mean? They're not looking at your ass, they're looking at your wallet. Shit, bitch, don't kill my vibe. They're over there trying to get to you, right? And that's what it was. All the chicks were flocking to your boy like if I was a fresh piece of meat. So I was getting, I was, you know. So I was hitting them with the Rick Rude one time. And they were all like, what's up? Let's kick it, let's kick it. Now, I remember I was with a couple homeboys. A couple of the homeboys decided, for no other reason, man, they already knocked them a bitch. They were going to leave. And that's what that was. Spencer, let me go ahead and pause that. They were going to go with their bitch and bounce, right? So they did what they did. Me and one of the homeboys stood back. Okay? And I remember that at this particular time, a whole group of bitches came, and we could tell, or Spencer, see, I'm disrespecting women. I can't be doing that shit. So I get in my mode. That's it. Women. A whole bunch of women came in, right? And don't be mad at me. Be glad at me. A whole bunch of women came in, and you could tell that they weren't from the city of Merced. They were different. And I was different that night, right? So I was like feeling myself. I was like, fuck it, I'm in the club. The music's bumping. We're getting a lot of respect, a lot of love. My hood, Dead End, man, had a lot of respect. What I didn't know before, and I came soon to find out, we had a lot of respect at this particular club because we were checking motherfuckers left and right. That's a fact. Look at, they're about to right now, like, you're putting too much on it, gun. Nah, I ain't putting enough on it. We was doing some bad shit there. It got worse in 2006. Believe that. Anyway, so we're right there chilling, and all these bitches walk in. I'm like, damn, what's up with them? Right? My homeboy's like, hey, go pop, bro, go pop. You're the one with all the money. I said, who said I got all the money, right? So anyways, I did have all the money. So I went up to him. I'm like, hey, what's up? Where you guys from? And these broads were stuck up. See, it's not every time, homies, that you're going to get what you want. In life, you need to understand, gente, that sometimes shit just doesn't crack like that. But there's 10 different ways to crack an egg, right? So I was like, right at the end of the stove. What's happening with it, man? I seen the finest one. I was like, okay, this is my target. Because I know I ain't got her. But the fat one, the pretty one next to her, so that's a Mando. So if I fucking bounce off her, it'll reflect to her. So she'll be all on me because she'll be jealous. That's the game, man. Always go for the best looking one. You know you ain't got no motherfucking action. You ain't got not a lick in hell to do that, right? But at the same time, her homegirl gets jealous because you approached her. So now she starts trying to throw it out there. Says, "Gay," and you're like this while you're talking to her. Bitch, don't kill my vibe, right? That's the game. I'm giving it to you. So of course, same thing, man. I get at the chick like, what's up with it, man? What's up? Where you guys from? And she was like, oh, we're from Frisco. And I was like, damn, it's just something about Frisco I love. The San Francisco treat. Oh, the rice-a-roni. What's good with it? I said, man, let's kick it, man. Let's post it. She was like, well, where's your homeboys at? I said, damn, we're getting action. Where's my phone, right? I need to get a hold of some homeboys now immediately because it was just me and one other homeboy. And he's over there kissing a fat broad already in the corner. Don't go, right? So he's over there saying it with his chest. And I'm like, fuck, what do I do? What do I do? Because if I can't produce some homeboys to kick it with these chicks where they're just going to move on to those squares, you know, the ones that are over there with just bangs and shit and tight ass pants, they're already scoping like, what's happening, right? So I'm like, fuck that. And these motherfuckers are going to find themselves caught up in a bad situation. I'm going to find myself caught up in a great situation. And I got the best one. She's talking to me, right? I ain't never seen nothing like that before, right? So it was about to go down. I was about to fucking be, and then hit the house party on him. Blow, switch. I was going to slide, right? So I already had a game plan going. So of course I called the homeboy Chile and a couple other homeboys, Mo and Chilo, and they slide through. Now Fatima, if you're watching this, Chilo didn't do shit. You know what I mean? I ain't hating on him. But anyways, so fucking, yes, of course, fucking, they came through quick. That motherfucker, hey, if I would have called him like, hey, check it out, there's about 15 Sureños over here, homes. Strapped up, I need you. I would have been waiting for about 30, 35 minutes. You know what I mean? What happened, bro? Where were you? Leaking and shit. What happened and shit, right? Hey, because the way that our bank accounts work, right? We didn't have gas, homes. We didn't have gas. And then you said they were strapped, and it was at that point we had to discuss it. We weren't sure exactly to what degree of strapped you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like condoms or fucking like... It was off. It was off, and shit. You're lucky we got here when we got here. That's it. You know what I mean? There was traffic. You know what I mean? On a Wednesday night. Anyways, you know what I mean? But when they came to the chicks, them motherfuckers pulled up. Back to the Future. Great Scots. We're here. You know what I mean? Them motherfuckers pulled up and was like, what's happening with it? They walked right in. They didn't even pay the cover fee. Hey, the bouncers was like, hey, they're like, we got you. You know what I mean? If we can knock these bitches in this amount of time, we'll fuck with you. Come on, man. Fuck with us. Being from the hood, man, it was all good. They walked in. They see me. I'm trying to keep these bitches occupied. I'm like that. Come on, huh? Let's get menudo, right? Boom. Homeboy Chile comes in, and I already know what time it is. That motherfucker basically walked in and bumped me to the side. He was like, damn, girl, what's happening, right? I was like, hold on now, right? Hold on here, man. There's a discrepancy to this program, right? Motherfucker, fuck with me, right? Kick back, homes. Hey, of course, we kicked it with them chicks, man. We ended up going from there to a motel, okay, in Turlock. So I said, we didn't want to do nothing in Merced because at that time, I'm going to be totally honest with you. You ready? The wind's blowing. Fuck it, homes. It's been a lot of years. Half the homeboys are dead and the other half are incarcerated. And the ones that are still with our ladies, dispensa. You're fucked. We all had chicks at that time, right? So Sasuke, we need to wiggle up out of the town so that way we don't get noticed or identified or told on, right? So of course we hit this motherfucking Best Western in Turlock, or was it a Motel 6? Can't call it. It was the cheapest motel we could find with cucarachas y todo. Oh my, brown and broke, right? So we find this and we're partying. We got bottles, bucanas, cazadores, presidente. Oh my, right? Bud Light, of course. Homeboys weren't on Modelos back then. If you say you were on Modelos in the 90s, you're tripping. We're talking about This was like 99, 2000, so I know you definitely, we wasn't off the Modelo's, we was off that Bud Light shit, right? So motherfuckers is getting faded, fucked up, 30 packs flowing. Of course, there was extracurricular activities also happening. Bitch, don't kill their vibe. Bitch, you know what I mean? And I remember the homeboy, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'll be sitting here, I'll be a liar in a fat mouth if I say the bad bitch was still on me. Charlie, the homeboy Chili pulled her, indubitably, right? He's over there in the corner like this. Hey, thanks for calling me, bro, right? And I'm over there like, and then, hey, and I'm gonna be honest with you. This is totally honest. Who'd I end up with? That fat chick, the pretty one, right? But, hey, that was, you know what I mean? That was neither here nor there. But it was good, though. You know what I mean? It was all good in that hood that night. We all kicked back. We ended up getting a couple more rooms. Homeboys were chilling, posted up. Hey, on the way out, I seen the highness smiling, the homeboys hitting high fives. It was a good day in the hood that day, right? Next day, because we weren't playing, we hit the club again. This time the homeboys was like, fuck that, homeboys, you did that. I don't know to what degree did that. You the highest degree. We're going with you, right? So the next day, me and about 6, 7 homeboys, we pull up to the club. Same fucking club, same night, or same different night, same type of action, same type of atmosphere. It's now Hot and Thirsty Thursdays. That was a Wednesday night. This is Thursday. We did that on a Wednesday. Sasuke. You got to be happy, right? Be happy for me. Live vicariously through me, because this is how it goes down. Now it's Hot and Thirsty Thursdays, and this is just when people started calling it Hot and Thirsty Thursdays. This is when the Arby's was real. This is when hyenas were still using Aquanet, right? And weird eyeshadow. This is when the sloppy toppy was toppy sloppy. It was just gonna go down, and in that fashion, if you couldn't pull you some Arby's that night, Sasuke, you were a nerd. Give me my shoes. What a Joker, right? It was real. Discúlpame. So anyways, fucking, I remember we hit the club that night, and there wasn't a lot of chicks for some reason. Well, we didn't know what we know now, so I was scared. Now I'm older in hindsight, right? We should have been down the street on Main Street at the Club Bahia, the Paisa Club, where all the Paisas with fur coats, open ass, you see number hamburger meat on their chest, and gold chains was knocking all our bitches, right? I call them our bitches because they would have been ours, but the Paisas that night were like, Shao! They had them vivo de tres animales. They were handling their fucking business. They were getting them some carne that night, right? Or the hyenas were. Either way, somebody was winning. I myself was over there like broke Dick Sammy, man, kicking it at the fucking bar. I'm so alone. When in walks in one of the homeboys' exes with a couple homegirls. I mean, fuck it, we gotta settle out of court for what we can get, right? Times is rough. And when times are rough, Holmes, hey, when you're looking for nuggets and all you can get is shakes, I was scared, bang, bang. It still smokes, right? Fuck it. So that's what we're looking for, man. And the homegirls walk in. So we're like, fuck it, we're gonna kick it with the homegirls. It's all good in the hood. It is what it is, right? And I'm not really chipping off this particular hyena that used to be with the homeboy. You know, she was actually married to a homeboy. He's not tripping. He's doing all day in the feds at this point. So it was like, fuck it, man. You know? I mean, and she never had given me any action. Okay, she never looked at me that type of way. It was always a homegirl shit. A real close homegirl. You know what I mean? We lived together. I mean, it was just cool people. So I remember as homeboys are leaving with chicks, or homeboys are just leaving broke dick, or homeboys are just leaving to go smoke scante, whatever they're doing, right? Whatever their fucking agenda was that night, there was no adversaries, no ops, no enemies. It wasn't like it is now, where you had to be on your toes, where motherfuckers are walking in with Edgar haircuts and AR-15s. It wasn't none of that, right? So homeboys bounce, like, all right, homie, I'll check you out mañana. Are you gonna come to the homeboys garage party? Probably not, man, but I'll go ahead and hear about it through you, right? Because you talk too much. Right, so here I am chilling with the homegirl, and it seems like as people dissipated and started to go away, she stood there. Yeah, the wind was about to blow, right? Or she was. And she did, right? So she was like, hey, who'd you come with? I was like, I came with Chile and them. And she was like, yeah, your ride left. I said, nah, my ride ain't left. And she goes, she starts laughing. That's her form of LOL, right? Because she knows, bitch, you're my ride. What you talking about, right? Okay, come on, we go way back. Again, I'm still not thinking Arby's. I'm still not thinking that route. I'm thinking, fuck, man, it's a disappointing night in the hood. I'm thinking, damn. Sasuke, there was one bad bitch in here, and that Africana was in that motherfucker like, getting his issue, right? Shit, right? I ain't got no action. You know what I mean? I'm probably bigger than him. Anyway, so, she's like, hey, what are you going to do after this? And I had called these two chicks, these two little white girls that I knew were down for whatever. So we can get it on, homie, in any type of weather. And they were like, hey, we're over here smoking dope. You want to come kick it? I was like, nah. I mean, are you giving my ones out? And they're like, I mean, it could happen. I was like, you know, man, I might end up there about 1 or 2 in the morning, right? So I was like, fuck it, drop me off at these chicks' house. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to have it my way. So as we're cruising, right? She's like, okay, where are we going? I said, we're going to Bear Creek. They live in the Shadowbrook Apartments. It's over here, right? Cuts. People from Merced, they know exactly what I'm talking about. They're like, damn, girl, you was in the ghetto like a motherfucker. I told you these bitches was smoking dog. Right? Shit, real life. These are facts. So as she's talking, she's like, she was like, damn, you really want to go with these two chicks? I was like, shit, I'm winning. Yeah, hell yeah, I want to go, right? Shit. You know what it is, homegirl? Shit, give me, you know what I mean? Orale, right? What I didn't realize and what I caught on to right after was she was like, shit, you could be doing bigger and better things, but that's up to you. Did she just say that, right? Anyway, so I get off the car. Of course, I get in there. It's too much smoke for me in that house, right? I'm like, fuck. I cannot. It smells like a fucking cat food factory mixed with burning rubber, right? I just ain't gonna, either an Africano brother just left and killed both their pussies, or fucking they're really doing into some heavy narcotic use. Either way, I'm out of here, right? So as I walk outside to smoke a frajo, it rings in my head, bigger and better things. And I said, that must mean she got a good one, right? So I call her back. I'm like, hey, where are you, girl, right? She was like, why, what's up? You need me to pick you up? I was like, damn, this bitch is on it, right? I was like, hell yeah, right? So she swooped me up. Now, don't get it twisted, right? You're like, damn, you're fucking your homeboys, old lady. They were not, this has been years since they were together. We're talking about when they were 16, 17 years old, they were together. So I was kidding. Then they got married at 18. They got divorced at 19. I got my dick sucked at 21. You know what I mean? Bang, bang. So anyway, she picks me up. And she was like, damn, that's right. You knew better, so you do better. Yeah, I'm going to give you some knowledge you're not going to ever get in college, right? Or maybe you did. Either way, I need mine. It's called extracurriculum. Anyways, she picks me up and she's like, what you want to do? You want to go to your pad? And I was like, why can't we go to your pad? She goes, we can't go to my pad because the way my pad works, right? See, my old man, my new old man, right? I said, look. Hey, I'm about to go rent a motel and just chill. Like, I have a house. Like, I live somewhere. I can just go to my house and sleep in my fucking room, right? It's that easy. But of course, when you're out there really trying to win, gentlemen, all of a sudden, you always have money for a motel. Let me tell you a lesson in life. Keep money for three things: gas, cigarettes, and a motel room. And you'll be a winner, right? So I'm like, fuck, trip out. She's like, well, what do you want to do? I was like, fucking, hey, you know what? I'm going to get a motel and just chill. You can drop me off there. She's like, a motel? You don't want me to drop you off at your house? I said, look, bitch, straight up. You know what I mean? I got tired of beating around the bush. I'm trying to beat around her bush. I was like, listen, I'm going to get a motel, man. You want to kick back? Get our motherfucking Drake on and the higher the sock, the downer, the full. She was like, full, I already got a motel room rented. I was like, what? You know what I mean? She was like, yeah. She was like, me and the homegirls, we've been kicking it over there. She was like, so no one's there tonight if you want to go there? I said, so this whole time, we was at the club. You done dropped me off with two tweaker hoes. This whole time, you had a motel room rented? I could have been... So I would have been like the deaf chick. The whole time I could have been over there tapping some shit, and you... Hurry up. You know what I mean? Take our street. Let's go, right? So, of course, we dip over there, and I will tell you guys, from me to you, ladies and gentlemen, it was the greatest night of my life. Actually, I had the greatest night of my life about a week ago with the deaf chick, but this was second to none. If you want it, then I got it, right? Woo! It was going down like Ric Flair and shit. She was about to write Space Mountain. Little did I know she was more versed in writing Space Mountain than I thought, and it was great. It was great that night. And I remember it was something we always kept between us. We'd always see each other, and it was cool because we'd all be kicking back hella homeboys. Her and her old man, Simon, she had one, right? Wasn't a homeboy though; he was a poop butt. Still is a poop butt. They're still together, right? But we'd all be each other, and she'd always hit me with that little wink, right? And I'd always be like this. That was code for, hey, there's a bathroom over there. Hey, it's dirty, right? But fuck it, right? And for some reason, I always went to take a piss, and she always ended up in that bathroom. Orale. Hey, Mr. DJ. Yeah, she had drops on her forehead, and that's just what it was. The get down was real. And that's a club adventure. That's how you never know how you're going to end up. Sometimes you think you're going to pull the baddest broad, and no, for the most part, it's never going to happen, right? And then the one that you least expect in your lifetime. You know what I mean? Because I never expected that. To this day, I could call her right now, like, what's up, homegirl? What you doing? And she'll act like it never happened. She'll be like, oh, what's up, fool? Ooh, I'm here, my old man. Boo, I got to go to work and this and that, this and that. I'd be like, bathroom. She'd be like, don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. And next thing you know, she ends up there. It's always been like that. That's an unspoken rule with us. It's kind of like it doesn't matter who you're with in life. I'm always going to go ahead and go to Arby's and get that 2 for $6, right? Just be like that sometimes. Anyways, that's another club adventure with the gun man. We got many, many, many more to come. So I'm going to go to the clubs tonight. So I'm going to live vicariously. You can live vicariously through me. Whatever happens, we'll talk about it. With that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose out, that you get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, enjoy your life. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your job, man. Enjoy whatever you enjoy. Enjoy yourself, man. You know, if you like this, please hit that like and subscribe. If not, and a lot of you ain't, right? You can hit that thumbs down, heavy as the head that wears that crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I truly believe in, and that's providing the best entertainment to the people and bringing you guys together like La Onda for power. Because guess what? La Onda don't shine shoes, homie. Disculpame. This is the gun. Just bomb ass shit, too. I'm telling you.